Have you ever wondered why people often whisper in cemeteries? The reason might chill you to the bone. It's rooted in an eerie superstition that raising your voice can awaken the spirits. These spirits, or haints as some call them, are thought to linger in graveyards, ever listening for their names to be called. Across various cultures, there's a common practice of speaking softly, or even remaining silent in these sacred spaces, driven by both respect and fear. Next time you stroll through a cemetery, you might want to keep your voice down, unless you're eager for ghostly company. It's not just the dead that might be watching you in a cemetery. Imagine walking through the hushed paths of a graveyard, the air cool and slightly misty. As you pass by, you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. This sensation might be attributed to the watcher statues, often angelic figures sculpted with such intricate detail that their eyes seem to follow your every move. These statues, with their outspread wings and serene expressions, are not just artistic masterpieces. They serve a profound purpose. Historically, they are guardians, placed to watch over the graves and souls of those who have departed. Their presence is both comforting and eerie, a silent testament to the care the living still hold for the dead. There are numerous anecdotes from cemetery visitors who swear these statues exhibit otherworldly behaviors: eyes that glow at twilight, tears that seem to emerge from stone eyes, and even subtle shifts in position. Whether protectors or eerie spectators, these watcher statues add a layer of mystery and vigilance to any graveyard visit. The chilling fear of being buried alive wasn't always just a fear. Imagine the horror permeating the 18th and 19th centuries, a time when the dread of premature burial was a genuine concern. Many a heartbeat was feared to have been silenced too soon, buried beneath the earth while still whispering breaths of life. In response to these nightmarish scenarios, an ingenious yet eerie invention came to life: the safety coffin. These macabre contraptions were equipped with bells and breathing tubes, a grim reminder of the frailty of medical knowledge. A person, mistakenly interred, could ring the bell, a sound more chilling than the graveyard's midnight breeze, alerting the living to their dire mistake. Historical records chillingly recount real accounts of those exhumed, found in contorted positions within their coffins, their hands desperately clawed against the lids. These gruesome discoveries suggest that they had been alive, all alone in the dark silence of their premature tombs. Modern medicine has nearly eliminated this fear, but the macabre history of safety coffins reminds us of a time when the line between life and death was terrifyingly thin. When the sun sets, cemeteries become a different realm altogether. As dusk falls and the shadows lengthen, these resting places of the departed transform into hotbeds of whispered legends and eerie encounters. It's widely believed that cemeteries are not just final resting places, but also hotspots for paranormal activity. Nighttime visitors often report sightings of apparitions that roam among the tombstones, ghostly figures that seem to flicker in and out of existence at the corner of one's eye. There are tales of unexplained lights, luminous orbs that float over graves, as if marking the presence of spirits lingering in our realm. But what fuels these spine-tingling experiences? Scientifically, it's been suggested that high electromagnetic fields, common in such ancient grounds, might play tricks on the human mind. Psychologically, the eerie silence and the overwhelming presence of death heighten emotions, making every shadow and every rustle of leaves seem alive. Whether it's the play of shadows or something more spectral, cemeteries at night offer a chilling experience. Cemeteries are not just for the dead; for some, they're a place to live. Across the globe, a peculiar phenomenon unfolds in the quiet solitude of graveyards. Here, among the tombstones and mausoleums, a unique group of people find their homes. These are the grave dwellers, individuals who, either by choice or circumstance, live in or near these resting places of the departed. In many parts of the world, grave dwellers often take on the role of caretakers. These guardians of the graves are not just custodians of the land, they embody the bridge between the living and the dead. Their daily routines are interwoven with the maintenance of the graves, tending to the needs of both the cemetery and those who come to mourn. Living so close to reminders of mortality, These caretakers develop a unique perspective on life and death. For them, death is not an abstract concept or a distant inevitability, but a constant, tangible presence. This proximity influences their beliefs, superstitions, and the very essence of their daily lives. Some embrace the spiritual significance of their role, while others find in it a solemn reminder of the fragility of life. Their existence challenges the boundaries of life's conventional settings and invites a reflection on the human condition. Living among the departed, these caretakers embody a unique harmony of life and death, making their stories as eerie as they are fascinating.